Well, basketball, it was a better game than it is now. We have better athletes, not better players. In the 70s, you know, basketball was struggling here. We would have the finals on tape delay. It wasn't even live. The high point of the NBA, to me, was the 80s and the 90s. Then it was a great game. Now it's a lot of hype. They hype it. But as you get uglier and uglier, you need more and more makeup. The makeup for the NBA is the dancing girls, the smoke-filled arenas, the noise telling people to cheer. That's the makeup. So we've put a lot of makeup on the game because the game's getting ugly.
And why is that? I mean, you still, NBA still certainly has the power to attract the best talents. Everybody, every player in the world would aspire to.
Yeah, that's true.
The NBA.
But that's it's a very complicated answer to a simple question. The answer starts in the bottom, in the grassroots, in our AAU system. Whereas in Europe, they'll sign a kid at 14, at 15. The kid goes to school, the kid is taught fundamentals, and he rises. He plays a different style. He actually will pass the ball to teammates, which is unheard of at times here. Here, we have an AAU system where the AAU will play 3 games a day and just focus on how great each individual is, not how good the team is. And it's very difficult to coach those players because each AAU program is trying to steal that kid from the other one. So you end up with an entitled, spoiled, selfish player, and that makes its way all the way up because nobody's really taught them and they haven't taken it on themselves. You know, there's just so many LeBrons. There's just so many Dwayne Wades. There's just so many Kobes. The league sells that at the top, and when they don't have any more, when you get under that first layer of makeup, they just throw more makeup and more noise. I think the beginning of the 2000s, when we went into individual play, you know, to me, Allen Iverson, who was an unbelievable talent, but was also, to me, was incredibly selfish, you know, with the ball, and we glorified that. You know, we sold that. I think that started to change it. I really do. I love going to Europe to watch the games. They come out, they throw the ball up, and they play. Okay? And if you don't like it, don't go. But they're not dragging you in, making you think you're watching something spectacular. It's more honest to me. You know, this is a little deceptive. Okay? They're making a ton of money. So they're successful. Believe me, the NBA is extremely successful, don't get me wrong, because people are willing to buy into this. But if you really know basketball and you know the game, you suffer because you have to watch a really bad product. It used to be a sport. You know, it used to be a game that people played to be on an actual team. That's all gone now. And it's a business now. Okay, fine. Look, I've thrived at it. It's been fine for me. So I'm, you know, on that side of me, I'm not complaining. The basketball part of me complains a lot. I've been to games in Turkey, in Spain, in Italy, in Greece, everywhere, in France. They sing the whole game. It's an event, you know. It's not being piped in. It's the people themselves are enjoying what they're watching, or their neighbors or whatever. It's not canned. You know, canned means, you know, phony. And what is almost funny to me is the Europeans are made to feel like the NBA is the heights. The truth is, to me, it's not. It's the opposite. I mean, I'm not saying that the European leagues are better. They're not. They'd get crushed here because our players are just unbelievably talented. They are. We have the best athletes in the world here playing the NBA. Don't get me wrong. But the experience of going to a game, it's fun going to a game in Europe. It really is. And the other part about Europe is every game matters. Here, you got 82 games, not counting exhibition. There's 9 exhibitions. That's 91. God forbid you make the playoffs, you're playing 100 and something games. In Europe, you're playing 30 games. So the players never come and say, well, I just didn't show up tonight.